Hello everyone, we are back today streaming Assassin's Creed Unity. Very excited to be back. This is a game I am looking forward to the most, and my audio is working great. Actually, let me go ahead and check one more time. Okay. Sorry, I only unmuted for a split second, and my audio was inaudible, to say the least. Now let's actually go ahead and go over something. So you might have actually noticed something different. I actually did buy a collectible map using a time saver. I thought this would be a good idea, even though I typically don't like time savers in Assassin's Creed games. I just don't really think that it's necessary. They could easily just include a collectible map available in the shop, but they don't do this with this game. I did have to buy a collectible map because I think that it'll be kind of necessary when I'm technically providing a guide for this game, more so let's play, but it's also in guide format on YouTube. So I did buy a collectible map. There are one, and there's like all the collectibles we had left in this district is unlocked. But before we get things started, there is actually something I do want to do, and that is get specific achievement for completing all of the tutorials. The achievement is called Know-It-All. So let's go ahead and go into the database, go into tutorials, training. Oh, we don't actually have everything.
Let's begin. Bravo. Bravissimo.
I'll get you righty!
There we go.
Bloody conservative!
There we go. Is that it?
Well done. Keep practicing and you'll be unstoppable.
Alright, well that's our first tutorial done. Heavy weapons is actually, it's slower, but it's definitely a more powerful weapon. Not you play. God, I hate it when it lingers. It's not what I want. Long weapon is next.
Moderate scum!
Excellent. You've a knack for this.
Fire revolution!
I'm not really a big fan of long weapons. I don't really like how it handles. Looks like long weapon is done.
That technique should serve you well.
I also hate how it doesn't actually put me back into the main where the menu was at. I had to constantly pause the game, but go back in the database and go back into this. One thing I don't like about this. What I really want to see is if lockpicking has a secret thing that I just don't know about. Like a secret mechanic that, like, a way that I slow down the bar. That would be nice.
Bravo. Bravissimo. Excellent. You've a knack for this.
Okay, that's it. Is it? Oh. That's a knockout.
That technique should serve you well.
Yeah, that's done. I don't think I actually have cherry bombs. I think I only have smoke bombs. I could be wrong though.
Well done. Keep practicing and you'll be unstoppable.
That was easy. Yeah, you have to do all these training missions in order to get an achievement. Unfortunately, I don't have all of them unlocked yet. I thought I did, but I guess some are locked to story progression.
Bravo. Bravissimo.
Is he gonna do double Air Assassination as well?
Bravo. Bravissimo. Well done. Keep practicing and you'll be unstoppable.
I didn't realize the objective was to not trigger open conflict. So I kind of got lucky there. Okay, so that's another thing done. Let's go into database again. We will go into tutorials, training. Air Assassination.
Excellent. You've a knack for this.
Okay.
An excellent showing. That technique should serve you well.
I thought that right trigger was to crouch for some reason. I got lucky there. He could have easily turned around and attacked me. Okay, database. Tutorials, training. Last, Ledge Assassination.
Excellent. You've a knack for this.
Okay, that one's done.
Well
And that
done.
one's done.
Keep practicing, and you'll be unstoppable.
So far, these training missions just haven't been that bad. They are training missions after all, so I'm assuming they're supposed to be easy. But so far, we've been doing pretty well. Lockpick is a one that I wanted. I want to see if there's a like a little trick to like slow down the cursor or something. I guess not.
Excellent. You've a knack for this.
There you go.
Well done. Keep practicing, and you'll be unstoppable.
I did notice it does kind of slow down after you fail once. But it seems the trick is just simply eyeballing it, just reacting in time. I'm assuming that if there was a way of slowing it down, it would tell me, although some tutorials actually don't do that. Crowd blending is the last tutorial we have. Okay.
a knack for this.
Okay, that one's done. Now, there's one other thing that I did want to do at the start of this stream before we go off and actually do gameplay. I want to get upgraded gear, and I want to essentially be able to get more, hold more lockpicks. We're gonna go into equipment, and go into waste. What we want is something that specifically holds more lockpicks. This holds 14. This holds 22. Oh, but that's way too expensive. I think 14 is like the best we can get. And we can't upgrade with, wait. Oh, that's 1,000, whatever currency that is. It's fine for now. Hey, big dog. Yeah, I need to get some lockpicks because we're gonna be lockpicking some chests. Not what I'm trying to do. Where's this? Where can I place that? Oh. May actually be faster. Why does it have why do I have a pike? That's not what I want. Character customization, gear loadout, weapons, one-handed. I want a sword. Hey, we got elite recruit now. Got symbols. So we're just gonna grab these, there's 3 collectibles we can get in this area. We're gonna grab all 3, and then we are actually going to do some side missions in this district before we move on to the other one. I'm actually gonna, what I'm actually planning on doing is clearing out these 3 districts. I actually do kind of consider these 3 to all be one district. And then we're gonna go to Versailles and clear that out. Those are the 2 areas we're gonna complete before we, do sequence 3. For those curious, I like to clear out 1 district for each sequence we did, and we literally just completed 2 sequences in a row. So we are going to be clearing out 2 districts. It's something I started last stream, but I'm going to finish. I'm going to finish it this time. That was easy. The fact that it says 9 to 30 chests found in this district just kind of verifies to me that this actually does count. All these 3 areas do count as 1 district, so that's why I'm doing this. It's really the reasoning behind my madness, I guess you could say, like the method to my madness. I can understand and buying collectibles is not the most entertaining thing, but remember this is 100% playthrough, so we will have to do everything.
Control that.
This is probably the game I'm looking forward to the most, if I'm gonna be honest here. I always have a soft spot for Assassin's Creed games. Assassin's Creed is probably one of my favorite game series. And I've actually been thinking about how I'm gonna handle certain games that I'm planning on covering in the future, certain Assassin's Creed games that I'm planning on covering in the future. I also did want to address something.
Easy on yourself.
I actually did want to address something, which is something that I did last stream. I was very distracted yesterday when I streamed Sims 3 Pets. There was a lot of stuff that was kind of going on, and my mind was not solely on the game, so I had to like end the stream early. I did kind of feel like that my commentary was severely affected by what I was kind of dealing with right now at the time. For those curious, I was contacted by another artist, and it kind of made me realize that it made me realize that I may have essentially gotten ripped off. Yeah, this is something that's gonna have to wait until you get level 3 lockpicking. I hope this song isn't copyrighted. Bandit thugs are destroying some common citizens by charging a payment simply to cross the bridge. Eliminate their captains on each bridge. God, the combat in this game is so solid. Love it so much.
Dream that. What?
actually gonna die here.
What the hell? Die!
You get shot. Okay, how do I heal again? Oh, it's up on the D-pad, okay. Smoke bombs is definitely my friend. I guess I had cherry bombs equipped, so I didn't know I had cherry bombs. I thought I had smoke bombs. The smoke bombs are definitely my friend here, as per usual with the Assassin's Creed game. Smoke bombs are OP.
J'imagine que c'est dangereux.
I hope everyone's day is going pretty great. We are climbing these ranks like crazy.
Vous avez vu ça?
Il est resté trop longtemps à la taverne.
Okay, let's leave.
Quelle mouche tu les as piqués?
Citoyen, une cocarde à ta boutonnière?
I keep on forgetting they need to hold A and RT to climb up. I'm so used to other Assassin's Creed games where you're just free running. It's just simply just holding right trigger. There's at least a couple games that are like that. I've also been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed Assassin's Creed Odyssey lately. So while
Now, I want to talk to you. Whose side are you on then?
Looks like the wolves made a meal.
So while the combat is definitely different, the platforming is definitely different in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I'm definitely mixing up my controls a little bit.
Calm, my friend. I'm with you.
Sorry, mate.
I'm actually about like halfway through the game, if I'm gonna be honest here. There's only maybe like 5 or 6 campaign missions left. Really like campaign chapters, I should say.
Conscience, crois-moi.
we go. Escape the area.
Et mon corset. Maintenant, où va-t-il donc?
Combat is definitely taking some getting used to. But our first social club mission is done. Social club missions are required from the second completion, I believe. You can actually verify that pretty easily. We go ahead and go into progress tracker. I believe it's under pair stories, yeah. So we just did our. That's actually not it. Wait. Oh, it's at the bottom. Okay. So we just did our first one. I'm actually planning on buying a new mic to replace the one that actually broke. The one I'm being using is kind of like a lower quality version of the one that I used before. Hopefully I won't have the constantly just be stepping on the cord and knocking it off my dresser, because that's how the previous one broke. But yeah, I am planning on buying a new microphone. Hopefully it'll be kind of like increasing the quality of my own voice. But the one I'm using, it definitely still works. It's definitely a good backup, but I prefer to use a quadcast. Violent gang is robbing graves in the Ile de la Cité. A letter from the powerful Jean-Paul Marat shields them from arrest. Steal the letter. Doesn't specifically say to steal it undetected. Another crowd event done. Complete 5 more and we'll get a set completed.
Watch yourself, coward.
What's all that then?
Have another murder mystery here. We'll do that later.
You knew this was coming, and now you owe me. I'm not gonna let you push me around. So that's your answer.
Gonna lead that guy to his fate, unfortunately.
See how you do without your face. Don't like that. Patriots! You're going nowhere!
There you go. And we just got an achievement, safe and secure. Perform all social club missions in district. That's very nice. Yeah, so now let's go ahead and fast travel back. Where is it? We're getting a fast travel back here. It has not been 36 minutes. No fucking shot. Wow. It does not feel like 36 minutes that passed. There are 4 social clubs available in this district. We only have 2. Well, we have 4 social clubs, assassin missions available in this district, and we have only done 1. We have 2 currently available, so I'm assuming 1 will be unlocked. It's definitely gonna take some getting used to with the parkour. Definitely not used to this style of thing. I do like how it's all fluid. One thing that is kind of absent in a lot of Assassin's Creed games.
Well, move this shit.
Traitor, die!
There we go. 6 of 10 completed. I don't know what crowd events do for you. I'm saying I'll find out eventually.
I read the tarot for powerful friends, and now some believe I influence those friends, and they wish me harm. I have seen my enemies in a dream. Come with me, and I will sense their presence.
1 second. I literally made a huge mistake and I forgot to unmute my TV. I am so sorry. I forgot to mute my TV. So, the good thing is, the microphone that I'm using, the reason why I don't like to use it, is it is technically unidirectional, which means it only rarely picks up audio directly in front of it, but my TV is set to 10 volume, so it's probably not going to be that loud. But it's still very possible that, for the first 39 minutes of this thing,
Don't have long to live.
What?
very possible the first 39 minutes of this stream you could actually hear a little bit of echo. I really do apologize for that.
That your husband is having an affair.
I beg your pardon?
In my dream, one of the murderers was from the country. Yes, a farmer of sorts. Oh, he is dangerous. I feel an evil presence. Yes, he is somewhere nearby. I am sure of it. That's him.
Back off!
One less overzealous innocent.
Okay, moving on.
Efficiently done.
Combat is definitely like, definitely kind of, it feels more dynamic. I don't know if that's the right word for it. Like, it's more responsive, it's more, it's more involved than other games, the other Assassin's Creed games, and I do appreciate that. I'm actually having a lot of fun with the combat. Remember my first...
I remember now, a soldier out to kill me. Look for a man in uniform.
I remember my...
A voice is whispering to me. A man dark intentions is just to the east. Oh, wait. East or north? It is not clear. Possibly south?
My first playthrough of this game, just as a quick reminder, I didn't get combat a chance, so I didn't really have a good and positive experience of this game. Okay, what's next?
Sent to the great beyond.
We're progressing these ranks crazy fast.
Distinct sense that a man in the legal profession wishes me harm. A lawyer. I sense a man.
Well, I got dark fast.
Unspeakable violence. Oh, I beg your pardon. It is you. There.
God damn it.
Yeah, what's next?
Join the choir invisible.
Hey, on my chair, my
And a
friend.
shady character. Yes, I see him in my mind's eye. A shyster. A bandit.
With your fancy clothes and your stupid accent, you really are.
God, I cannot wait until I get the ability to double assassinate.
Ah, the man from my dream.
Ça reste une espèce de jeu.
I thank you, my friend. Come to me for a reading of the tarot. You have an interesting future, I am certain.
Yeah, it's done. Oh, we actually have a new one available. Alright, well, let's go and do this. I will say this bridge area thing with houses on the side, it actually does remind me a little bit of that area in Assassin's Creed 2. I believe it's only area available in the DLC, but it kind of reminds me of that thing. It's essentially like a bridge with houses on the side.
I foresaw your return. Come, I have something to tell you. These cards, the cross and the lady, invoke Notre Dame Cathedral. Continuing with the religious theme, monks. And this card, it is clear to me that an order of monks is after mystical power. They hope to find Nicolas Flamel's water of life in his long-lost laboratory somewhere here in Paris. This card, the key. They have found part of the mechanism that will unlock Flamel's door. You must go to Notre Dame and recover that mechanism.
All right, let's do this. So, for those curious, most of this playthrough, most of this playthrough is going to be completely blind. Like, I've not gone far in this game. So I'm playing a lot of these assassin missions for the very first time. So if I make any mistakes, if I do something odd, just keep in mind I'm essentially playing this game as a noob. I don't know how this game works. I definitely kind of feel like I'm making a lot of mistakes in this playthrough, which is kind of to be expected. I honestly really regret not playing this game when it first came out. I probably would have had a lot of fun if I gave this game more of a chance. It's just, I'm the most stubborn person you ever met. In fact, in some ways, stubbornness runs in the family. My dad is a very stubborn person. My mom is a very stubborn person. And, yeah, it's, both sides of my family are very stubborn people, so it's actually very possible that it honestly makes a lot of sense that I will be a stubborn person as well. But when I first played this game, I did not give this game any bit of a chance. And I really probably should have. I probably should have given this game more of a chance. I don't know how you enter this place. I thought there was an entrance up here, but I guess not.
On n'est pas tendre avec les gens comme toi, par ici.
Appelez la garde. Il y a au moins un voleur ici.
I'm gonna wait and see where these guys go.
Non, un voleur! Que quelqu'un l'attrape!
Yeah, I have to wait until these guys pass.
This rusty bit of metal must be part of the mechanism that Mademoiselle Lenormand was talking about.
Okay, what next? Beta I don't know who that is. Lenormand? Is that the person that gave me the quest? I didn't notice that the game was actually open.
It's easy on yourself. Tell me.
Okay, 9 to 10.
Qu'est-ce qui est arrivé?
Celui-là, l'ami. Tiens, petit. Tu dois lire ça. Allons. Viens donc afficher tes couleurs.
Ah, you have recovered part of the mechanism, as I knew you would. Keep it. It is you who will unlock the secret.
Okay, another one done. Okay, let's actually go ahead. Oh, you know what? That probably counted. Yeah, that counted as a mission for this district. You know what? They're actually, this companion mission may actually count as a submission, whatever that thing is called, that marker. One thing that I'm really kind of tempted doing, I don't know for sure, but I'm kind of considering like changing the design of my, the color scheme of my thing. The only problem is there's not that many ones I like. Ideally, as I said before, I would honestly kind of prefer it to be like a black as dominant color with, black as a dominant color with the second color being like secondary color being red and white, but we don't actually have that color scheme. So, and this is just too bright. Each ghost has to look pretty interesting, but yeah, there's not that many things I color, so like I really wish that you could just buy more color schemes.
Hey, that's mine. Help! Someone! There's a...
What the hell's the matter with you, pissant? I don't want to hear so much as a peep from you ever again. Now,
Vous ai-je causé du tort?
Okay, we got one Taylor Prowler hood.
Ça vient de là-bas.
What's a Taylor Prowler hood look like? Eagle vision range, additional money looted. I don't really care. I'm not gonna like change my outfit until I get a little bit more money. But I am planning on changing my outfit to something else. This is not gonna be like the previous playthroughs where I'm gonna be going out of my way to unlock every single outfit in the game, every single outfit combination, because that's just not really what this game is kind of based on. But I am going to just kind of choose the outfits I like. That was easy. Was that worth 1,500? Okay, so that actually didn't count as one. I actually do have a new mission for Flamel secret. Gonna do that.
An acquaintanceship with Denis Molinier, who dabbles in alchemy. I suspect that it is he who possesses the other part of the missing mechanism. I advise you to go to his house on the Ile Saint-Louis and steal it. Yes, steal it.
Denis Molinier. Why do we have a database entry for someone we'll probably never meet?
Pleasure to meet you, Monsieur. Portez-vous mieux depuis que nous nous sommes vus? Get behind the bastard!
There you go. Now we still have not found Molinier's townhouse.
Quelle infamie! Donnez l'alerte! Il y a un meurtrier en liberté!
Mais ça s'est fini comment du coup?
Side are you on
What
then?
exactly are you
Who
accusing
are you
me of?
fighting for?
I'm no traitor.
No,
What is your problem?
You're a royalist. Look, you've got this covered. Die, you coward!
Where is Molonier's house? It's probably somewhere in the center. I'm assuming we'll discover it if we get close to it. I'm guessing we just haven't gone close to it, so. Oh, unless this restricted area is definitely interesting. There you go. Come on and fight me then. I'm not afraid. Honestly, this is probably my preferred gameplay, just fight and survive. Definitely not that good at trying to do a perfect parry. To perfect stealth, I should say. Perfect parry. There's another floor above me. Oh, there's a staircase. That's helpful. Map of the Ile de la Cité.
This rusty bit of metal must be part of the mechanism that Mademoiselle Lenormand was talking about. And this completes the mechanism. So much for the Templars.
Speak to how we pronounce that, Lenormand.
Oh, what was that?
Definitely getting much better at the combat now. Still get it every now and then, but I definitely feel like I'm improving. Definitely is so very nice. This game, Amelia, it had a very rough launch. A very rough launch. It was riddled with bugs, and it's very nice to actually play a game that actually is polished. Actually, that actually more or less has fixed the issues it had. I mean, it used to be so bad it was essentially like a meme.
Ah, the second part of the device. You have the necessary pieces. Return to me when you are ready to take the final step.
It's a final countdown. Okay, we don't have the next one unlocked. Let's go ahead and do this one.
Aurait-il perdu l'esprit? I am the law! You will obey me!
I am the law!
L'odeur des rues doit être moins forte.
Adieu. That's right. Damn traitor.
There we go, 3:15.
I am Madame Tussaud. I'm adept at making wax figures and death masks. I promised the Assembly I would make masks of famous victims of the guillotine. It's grisly, but it was the only way to get out of prison. And now someone has stolen the heads I was given. Could you please find them for me?
A friend found out something you might find important. She sent me this letter.
Can we check out that letter? Oh, here it is. Chair Madam have learned that a certain politician, flushed with pride in his role overthrowing the Garandians, has procured the head of Jacques Pierre Bressot, recently stolen from you. He works near the concierge. Your friend, devoted friend.
Rumor has it that a soldier who guards Sainte-Chapelle wanted the head of a limp de Gouges. He was in love with her from afar.
The judge of the Palais de Justice, who condemned Jacques Hébert, apparently wanted Hébert's head as a trophy.
A gruesome trophy. That's such a gruesome trophy. Like, keeping a severed head that's gonna be rotting within, or decaying, like, literally immediately after it was cut off. Such a gruesome trophy to have. It's such an odd trophy. find out which one it is. We also ranked up to apprentice in that skirmish. Wrong stack. Presumably each of these bags has a separate head, and somehow Arno knows which one is the right head. Are you seriously coming in here? Just go away. Jack's Herbert's head.
What the hell? You and that filth.
Getting a lot of points off of this. Playing this game. I don't know if like points are used for anything beyond I don't know if points are used for anything beyond ranking up.
Passez les barres. C'est une nouvelle ère. Toutes les dettes sont effacées. La mienne comme la vôtre. Que pouvons-nous faire?
Got a key from that. A letter. Captain Notre, I purchased both heads from our friend. They are kept in chest and concierge. I have the single key that opens them both. Try to go after me, and then you go for the bell. Not gonna end well for you. Among other items, the list includes chest belonging to Emblem Marat, Deputy of Paris, chest belonging to Captain Notre. really kind of a shame. One thing I did like about the other Assassin's Creed games is that your health regenerates when you're out of combat. Like, it's not all games that did this. At the Ezio trilogy didn't do this. That's one thing I did kind of like about some of the other games, is the fact that you really only have to worry about your health decreasing in combat. It kind of like negated the necessity of medicine. If you're good at combat, you won't die, but if you do die, it's punishing for it. And I think what medicine does is it gives you a crutch to fail. If you take enough damage, like, if you will have to use a heal, but I think what the other games taught you is how to get better at the combat because you don't have the luxury of a heal. And that's something that kind of, it would be nice to, one thing I do appreciate about the other games is, in general, I guess, is just, the fact that it's definitely harder. It's definitely kind of harder to, progress, I guess you could say. It definitely makes it harder to survive, I should say, is what I meant to say, when you, don't have a heal option.
You have them. I can make the death masks and be safe. Oh, what a world in which we live.
There we have one more. So I'm hoping that since these missions were part of a set, that this will actually be the last mission for this area. I will say I've had a consistent pain in my left ankle since August, and the fact that it's not gone away makes me think that something is wrong, but it's not like a really bad pain, it's just sore. But my dad thinks it may be like a sign of me getting arthritis. I hope that's not the case. I'm really hoping it'll just go away, but the fact it lasted this long just gets me a little bit worried.
This card here, the key, and here, the sun. Against these other cards, it is quite clear that many people are in search of Nicolas Flamel's secret laboratory that has remained hidden these hundreds of years. You are ready. I commend you, but I cannot help you. The final mystery of where to find Flamel's laboratory is beyond my powers. Only you can solve the enigma. My intuition tells me you will do well.
Oh, it's over there. Well, there goes my idea of it being a, There's my idea of it being a, I can't remember what it's called. Of it being like this, underground entrance thing. I think it's over here. One thing I do love about Assassin's Creed games is the ability to like explore tombs. Even though this isn't really a tomb. More like a crypt. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. I'm just exploring at this point. Oh, I just came from here. I don't think this is it. I'm literally going around in circles. Was there anything else I could do over here? I didn't go this way. And I'm outside the district. I don't know where this underground lab is. I don't know. Let's get look this up. Because I don't know where I'm probably in the wrong area. Yes, I actually think it's this one that I'm looking for. So I'm actually in the wrong tunnel entrance. I was on the right track, I just went to the wrong location. So let's go ahead and get out of here and we'll actually go to the area you're supposed to go. Completely my bad, but whatever. Okay, instead of going down this thing, let's actually go down this one over here. there's some bad priests here. Old rope. A dust effect. That's funny. You can just check see what district this is in. This is in Devilishly. I'm really just doing this for YouTube purposes. Because I'm definitely going to timestamp that chest. I don't even know what achievement that was. Probably for getting 10 Air Assassinations, but I'm gonna hazard a guess. Yep, perform 10 Air Assassinations. Okay, let's climb up. And let's return back to, what's her name? Okay, return back to, actually, we're pretty close, we'll just run it. Oh my god, my freaking antivirus program, fuck off. Jesus. Something else, I just kind of remembered something. When I bought my desktop, it has McAfee installed as the antivirus program. I'm definitely gonna have to uninstall that and install my go-to antivirus program, Avast. It's just kind of like a penny for your thoughts kind of thing, just something that I just randomly remembered. McAfee is by far like the worst antivirus program you can have. It is so bad that some virus programs actually recognize McAfee as a virus. That's how bad it is.
Have you brought the elixir? Oh, of course you have. I knew you would not fail me. Many thanks, my dear Arnaud. I foresee a great future for you.
C'est un tueur!
Okay. That's done. Unfortunately, that did not unlock the last mission here. And I think I actually did. Yeah, it did count for Devilishly too. Let's go ahead and we will go around and get all the collectibles that we can before we do the missions in this area. So this area, this voice crack, this district is actually more or less cleared out. There's really only a couple things that we don't have access to yet. But once we get this district, once we get those things, once we get to tier 3 lockpicking, once we get access, that's what we need to access that underground area for that artifact. And once we unlock that last mission, we actually will be able to get this district done. Thank you, Big Dog, for the follow, and finally reached a goal, 40 followers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. 10 more followers, and I can potentially qualify for affiliate. Thank you so much. It's a huge milestone.
Easy on yourself. Traitor! You abuse your power.
I'm really having a lot of fun with this game. I honestly can't wait until we get like these things cleared out so I can just go back to the main story. It's really my OCD that's compelling me to do this. Plus, if I literally just focus on the main story and then I do collectibles afterwards, I will be making so much work for myself. It's really kind of my reasoning for doing this now. I'd rather like mix collectible hunting with story missions. Get them along the way. Once again, if you see any of my friends online, please do not message them on Xbox. I do not want to put myself on Do Not Disturb if I don't have to. Because if I do that, then I will be unable to show myself getting achievements. This is another tier 3 chest. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that. Gonna have to wait until we get a lockpick in level 3. You may be able to do this one though.
Aurais-je oublié ma... Oui, quelle faute je fais. Il faut vite que j'aille la rechercher.
Oh, is it on the... It's probably on the roof.
Seigneur, qu'il est drôle.
Oh, it's probably... in here maybe? Yep. This is level 1. Ooh, so close. I'm really bad at this. There you go. I really hate the lockpicking in this game. I honestly kind of think the lockpicking minigames are the worst of the series. I definitely kind of prefer the lockpicking minigame from Assassin's Creed 3 more than any other thing. Like, if it's gonna be a minigame, I kind of prefer it to be like Assassin's Creed 3. Which I guess to an extent is like Skyrim or Fallout 4. Definitely need a more powerful sword. God, you are unrelenting. Oh, these are level 2 enemies. The level 1. That was my bad. I was hit A way too soon. Oh my god, I suck at these. There we go. Actually gonna stop at a shop and get more lockpicks and restock my supplies. I also probably should get another sword, a better one. See what we can get. We definitely have the money for it now. I definitely prefer a sword than anything else. I may get the foil. I have Assassin's Creed 2 for the Xbox 360. It's a really good game. I actually 100%ed Assassin's Creed 2 about 4 times. It's probably one of my more favorite Assassin's Creed games. Also gonna get like a new hood. Got this one unlocked. Really just trying to increase my level, just increase my resistance. I actually kind of like the design of that. Yeah, we're actually not gonna get too many things. I don't want to spend all my money. I also have Max Payne 3 and WWE 2K14. Max Payne 3 is a really good game. I used to own that for PlayStation 3. I don't know if you played like the original and the first two, but those are also like really good games. I've been really hoping they remaster it. Max Payne 1 and 2 has definitely been the game that's been in most need of a remaster. It's Max Payne 1 and 2 were also like very iconic gems. Oh my god, stop. I think it's actually up here. This is level 1 lock. Great, this is something we can do. I actually don't know anything about the WWE game you reference. I know it's a wrestling game. The only thing I know about that franchise is apparently the most recent game they released was actually filled with bugs. But I never actually played it for myself. Oh my god, I keep on getting close, but I'm not getting this. Oh my god. Oh my god, stop!
Quoi que vous vendiez, ça ne m'intéresse pas.
There we go.
Pourquoi vous ne vous servez pas de la porte comme...
Where did these guys literally just spawn on top of me?
Alors, que voulez-vous exactement, citoyen?
Bien, je ne sais pas trop quoi en faire.
realize I could probably cut through there, but that's also where murder mystery is. It's probably going to be like a constable office. I mean, not like the police in this game are actually called constables. It's just, it wouldn't make sense to me because it's kind of in a similar time period. These are the police in. The police in, this is level 2, you probably won't be able to do this. The police in Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which is, takes place like 100 years after this, are actually referred to as constables. Probably can't do this. Yeah, no in hell. I have like 37 games. A game I like to play when I'm bored is Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Assassin's Creed Unity, and sometimes UFC 2, UFC 3, and UFC 4. Assassin's Creed Syndicate, a lot of people actually had a problem with that game. I honestly kind of, I enjoyed it. It was definitely an interesting Assassin's Creed game. It's probably not the best, but I did enjoy Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I don't know much about the old UFC games, so I can't really give like an opinion on those, but everyone has their own preferences. I'm probably not gonna play like a fighter or sports game ever on this channel, so just everyone has their own preferences, everyone has their own things. That's one of the things I like about the gaming community. There's a lot of people that I know actually that actually kind of rip on me whenever I play certain games. A lot. I actually had a couple of friends that actually mock me whenever I play a Sims game of all things. But can't let those people talk you down. Like if you're playing a game you enjoy, if you like a game, you should be able to play it. But there's some people that I know that just criticize me whenever they see me playing a certain game. It's just really kind of unfortunate, but it does happen. Stop. I honestly don't know how many games I own right now. I haven't really counted. It'd actually be better to get that going down. Oh my god, I suck at this. Barely gonna waste all my lockpicks. I really hate this lockpicking minigame. Let's try and get this slow, not rush this. Come on, just got one left. Barely the last one. God, I was so lucky. It could have been a lot worse. I could have failed that and had to buy more lockpicks. I can't tell if the snowman chest is inside or outside. It kind of looks like it's outside, but it's literally right on the border. Yeah, it's outside. Okay, let's leave and we'll go and buy more lockpicks. I keep on forgetting this door is actually open. Out of all the Assassin's Creed games, my favorite was Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Personally, my favorite Assassin's Creed games is honestly just constantly fighting for my favorite is Assassin's Creed 3 and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Those games just honestly just kind of interchange. Assassin's Creed 3 was actually the first game that first Assassin's Creed games I ever experienced. It really kind of what got me into the franchise, but Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is probably the game I enjoy. It's a game that I enjoy a little bit more in terms of gameplay, but I like there's some elements of Assassin's Creed 3 that I enjoy as well. Probably my favorite thing to do in Assassin's Creed 3, this may sound like really odd, but I absolutely love exploring the underground. Just so fun for me. I could literally spend like hours exploring that thing, mapping it out. It's always like a fun experience to me. And I guess like the only equivalent with Brotherhood is exploring the Lair of Romulus things, but one thing I don't like about those, exploring that is the time travel thing, 500%. But it's still like a fun experience. Wait a minute, where am I? I apparently went into a dead end. I thought this actually cut through. Guess I could just like climb over, but like it may take longer than just taking the path. To 15. I wonder what we get once we complete this shot event set. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood was the first game I played and I enjoyed it. It's definitely a good game. This is another level 2 thing, so we're going to come back for this. I think that actually does it for all the things we actually know. There's like 4 more. Wait, I can do math. That's 5 more collectibles we can get. But this is a level 2 thing. We can't do this until we get a little bit higher lockpicking skill. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood was actually the first game I completed on this channel. I'm actually planning on redoing it sometime in the near future. Actually, probably not the near future because I want to like get caught up with the series. But I'm planning on restreaming Assassin's Creed Brotherhood after the Ezio collection, mainly because I never actually made that a playthrough on my YouTube channel. But it's definitely like a game I enjoy a lot. Ezio is just such a good protagonist. Come on. Okay, let's go ahead and grab you. I thought there was 2 Cockades in this area. Maybe I'm misremembering. I'm thinking oh. Did I literally just collect 2 collectibles and I literally forgot one of them? God, my memory is so bad. Oh, there's another level 2 lock. Can't do that. Alright, then let's just grab these 2 artifacts and we'll get started on the missions. I actually kind of want to start with the mystery. Definitely find more enjoyment with the murder mysteries thing. It's probably my favorite quest in this game. Oh my god, stop. Actually, speaking of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, I got the game. I gotta look for it in the loft. Definitely a very good and fun game to play. Oh, it's down below. I see it. And there's actually no staircase here. I had to go down. We're currently at an hour and 55 minutes into the stream. We're going to be streaming for 1 more hour. Hopefully next stream we'll actually finish the collectible hunting and actually get started at the main missions. It's kind of hard for me to judge how long doing something like this will take. So I really do apologize. I was actually thinking I'll be done with exploration at this point and I will actually be able to do the main mission, but looks like that's going to have to wait until next time. Unless we can, like, literally clear out this entire area, the next 50 minutes. I don't see a haystack. I don't see a haystack. I'm actually just gonna climb down. Okay, let's actually set a marker for this murder mystery and we will get things started.
Make this easy on yourself. Tell me who you protect. Bloody revolutionary bastards! Cheer, my friend.
Keep on getting hit. Still hit like a truck. Oh, it's actually not the constable. Dead body. The body of Paul Tarragon. Signs of extreme violence. The body is marked by bruises. The arms and legs have been broken.
Oh, monsieur, I am distraught. Who could have done such a thing? He had not a single enemy. All I know is there was an article in the newspaper that made him very upset.
Collection of medieval torture instruments arranged in a display. Definitely has a pretty interesting hobby. Author's preface: many families change their surnames in the way they retreat into anonymity, thus avoiding the wrath of their victims and of their victims' descendants. Readers, in this time of change, let France not forget her history. The Inquisition effectively ended in France well over 100 years past, yet the descendants of the Inquisitors live and walk among us. Let us cast our minds back and recall those three infamous prosecutors shown in our engraving from left to right: de Nogaret, de Marigny, and de Paris. These three are identified by medallions with numerals, medallions which they proudly regarded as a numbering of holy rank. We know today that several of their children changed their names to avoid retribution. We discovered here in Paris a descendant of Philip de Marigny is a prosperous merchant, Bernard Grimani of the Ile de la Cité. He gave us the honor of receiving us at his home at 6 Rue des Marmousets, where we admired his collection of thumbscrews and chairs studded with spikes, which he confided to us our family heirlooms. Four sentences are online. God knows who is in the wrong. God knows who covers his help in sin. Disasters will befall upon those who condemn us here. Be it known that all who oppose us and their descendants will suffer by the hand of God, Jacques de Molay. There's that name again. A Roman numeral 2 has been written in blood on the door. There's something I missed here. Oh, it's down there. I see it. I'm gonna try to throw something in the fireplace. My dear Tarragon, I increasingly have the sense that I am being watched, no doubt due to the careless revelation of our true identities in the moronic interview given by BG. But a feeble-minded fool, as though people have forgotten. Take your old friend, your friend, 80 Prosy, 19 Rue des Chanoinesses? It's upstairs. There's no staircase here, so I guess I need to climb out and go through a window? Yes. Collection of medieval instruments arranged in a display. Oh, this guy's dead too. A Roman numeral 1 has been written in blood on the wall. Can't interact. Can I only interact him on this side? Yeah. Similar to the other victims, his body is covered in deep lacerations. Broken bones break through the skin. A lifeless hand holds a pendant in the form of a key. Possible that it was torn away from the murderer. Lifeless hands hold a pendant. Please. Can't wait for this to be done. Come on, go away. Please be more circumspect. That's a weird word. I never heard that word. Please be more circumspect in your statements. Only recently I've heard rumors of a woman claiming to be a descendant of de Molay's line. Nosing around in various archives. Centuries may have passed, but passions sometimes have long memory. Interesting. Let's go to the other two locations.
Pourquoi tu seras calme? Retourne dans ta campagne.
Merci. Merci du fond du cœur.
Je dis pas qu'il doit se passer quelque chose de plus banal.
C'est distrayant.
Okay. We have here.
A woman just tried to kill me. Me! I managed to wound her, but she ran off. She grabbed a dagger, an heirloom. I twisted it away and stabbed her. This is her blood here.
Blood leads towards the stairs.
She fled through here. You can see the blood.
I don't think I've ever done this one before. Come on, go away.
Maintenant, où va-t-il donc?
Wait. What? Over here? Oh, I see. It didn't pop up immediately. Oh, there it is.
They glory in their ancestors' deeds. Vile torturers.
Well, I think we may have our suspect. It's Andy Malay. As per usual, I'm usually the worst at figuring this stuff out. But Andy Malay seems to be like the most obvious thing. But once again, since I want to get the best answer, I'm actually going to look into this real quick. See if I am correct in my assumption and I'm not going to accidentally accuse someone. Ancestral Vengeance. Stop. It is in Malay, I was correct.
They glory in their ancestors' deeds, vile torturers. Their ancestors decimated the Templar Order. They deserve to die horribly. You should not have put me here. I was righting an ancient wrong.
Any fool could have figured that one out, I imagine. Still, take a weapon if you like.
Really? Only 125 florins for that?
Having trouble? It's a tough one, isn't it?
A summary. Descendants of some well-known medieval inquisitors have been living peacefully under aliases, anagrams of their forefathers' name until recently, when one of them, Bertrand Grimani, descendant of the Marigny, foolishly gave an interview to a city newspaper. The article exposed his address, and he was subsequently murdered. Large bloody Roman numeral 1 inscribed on the wall. However, Grimani managed to wrest a pendant with the key away from his murderer in the struggle. Grimani's friend Paul Tarragon, the first body discovered, and descendant of de Nogret, was then murdered. Roman numeral 2 was left behind. Third descendant, de Procy from de Paris, would have doubtless suffered the same fate, but managed to fight off the attacker. A blood trail led to the murderer, and Malay, a descendant of a famous Templar victim of the medieval inquisitors. She had taken vengeance on the descendants of former torbearers. That's interesting. So that's actually 2 for 2. First thing I did with that priest. First playthrough I played, I actually got that the guess wrong, but this time I got them right. I guess I shouldn't doubt my deductive reasoning, but so far it's actually been pretty straightforward. No idea how I got the first one wrong, if I'm gonna be honest here. I did. I guess maybe I didn't follow all the clues and I didn't find the third guy, but
If you wish to join the cult of Baphomet, you must steal 2 holy chalices from the Cathedral of Notre Dame and bring them to me.
actually I probably should have done that Nostradamus Enigma.
Hey, that's mine! Help!
13 to 15. 2 more and we get another set done.
Possibly interest you here. Go away. Have you got an appointment? Didn't think so. You know the rules.
I was actually trying to assassinate him, but it didn't really work. to the recruiter. So one thing one thing I will say about this is probably gonna be like it's not gonna be like the longest game to 100%. I definitely can consider like Assassin's Creed Odyssey to be like a little bit longer to like do everything, but it's definitely gonna be one of the longer ones, and part of that is the sheer amount of content in this game. It's just incredible, and not in a good way. It's just so many chests, so many collectibles, so many side quests, and I'm gonna be doing everything.
Well done. You are now a follower of Baphomet. Come to our ritual. The password is the Father of Understanding.
Okay, so I think it's this one now. I'm pretty sure, because this guy was actually asking for a password. I'm pretty sure that this is where we need to go to access this thing.
Ah, a new initiate. We're using the chalices you stole in tonight's ritual. Enter.
Go ahead and set a marker for this so we know where it is.
Welcome to the cult suppressing the cult of Catholics that has for so long suppressed us.
He who sows the wind harvests the storm.
Making unwelcome advances.
That old goat.
8 or 12 collected. Now what can we do here?
I'm concerned about so many Templars joining our society. They're starting to influence important decisions. Last year they botched the ritual.
It's interesting how this place is apparently based in catacombs.
This time round.
Lots of attractive...
Don't actually know where I'm supposed to go.
Lots of attractive women this year, eh?
Sisters and brothers of Baphomet, we here dedicate the life of our beloved sister Jeanne to the glory and power of the wisdom of Baphomet.
We stand together in gratitude to you, Jeanne, for your bravery.
I yield this, my body, for the good of my sisters and brothers in Baphomet.
We honor your sacrifice.
I don't know where I'm supposed to go, and this actually loops around, so... Maybe I can't do anything with this yet. Because there's nothing I can interact with, there's no quest objective. But we did get that collectible at least. We'll come back if there's a quest that leads us here, but for now it doesn't look like there's anything here. Let's actually go ahead and do this Nostradamus Enigma.
What's going on?
Encore lui? Pas d'inquiétude.
In a peaceful field sown with stones, a winged watcher waits. Her gentle gaze graces all souls, follow to the resting place. Notre Dame Cathedral looks over her daughters. One snuggled between Dame and Saint Chapelle. There the face of the sun watches over his flock. I need to go this way? Here's Notre Dame Cathedral. What's that a Nostradamus clue say? I actually don't know. I actually gotta look into this because I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Stop! Freaking antivirus program. Okay, so let's actually fast travel to Notre Dame because we actually may be able to see it from here. Oh yeah, I think I see it. Crowd said you see 2,500 livres. Nice. Beyond a Dauphine, the blue ribbons diverge, making way for man and beast. An assassin victim struck a shrewd bargain to acquire a city. Honestly, I think I know where this is.
Oui?
Ma parole,
Quel aventurier!
He's 20 now. Wonder what happens when you complete them all. Like, if we get an achievement or something, or is it just literally just for minuscule rewards? But it is nice that we actually got. I think we got like a hood item from this. I think actually wearing that hood item.
Il est resté trop longtemps à la taverne.
It's not this, it's actually further up. It just the fact that it says there is a mount makes me think of the horse statue up at the north part of this. Here it is. This is where I'm thinking it is. And I was right. Mr. John, Mr. Enigmas, each of fragments. Fragments open doors, blah blah blah. I can read that. Open doors to your armor room below beneath the cafe theater. Another one done. Yeah, so let's go ahead and we will fast travel to here. And while we're sitting on top of this viewpoint, I'm actually going to change my batteries real quick, so I'll preoccupy for a little bit. I'm actually gonna restock on supplies. I'm running low on smoke bombs, and I'm running low on some other stuff. So we're actually gonna go to the store. Okay, let's go. I was really kind of concerned with smoke bombs because smoke bombs have been actually very helpful with combat, so.
The man who denounced me is furious that I've escaped the guillotine. He sent men to my shop to apprehend me. I dare not return there. Could you please go to my shop and make sure my assistants are safe? And please, please remove that horrid man.
Okay, investigate the shop.
Hey? Some revolution! What the hell?
You're safe, citizens. Keep watch over the shop. I'll take some into our Waxwork exhibition, and she's sure to show up one place or another. And at last, I'll exact my own measure of justice. Genocide. Hey, where's this taking me? Okay. I thought it was taking me out of this district. Well, I failed that. Oh well. Why does it need to be without being seen? It doesn't matter if he sees me or not, I'll kill him all the same.
Statues are the images of enemies of the revolution. Hey! You want me to find a nice convenient lamp?
Hey, there we go. And we actually leveled up from that. I think we're now... Were we at Advanced Princess before? I think we were. There's a nomad point there that we didn't get. Come on, climb up. Use it in Assassin's Creed Unity Companion. I do not know what that is. Not mean to do that. We're actually just about out of time, really, so I think we're just gonna clear out these last 3 missions, and then we're gonna be kind of ending things off. We don't really have that much left to do, gonna be honest here.
important, the devil comes to you and lures you away with promises. One of the fountains is right there.
This is a ghost story?
Come to me. I can give you untold riches, eternal life. Everything you desire. Just come to me. Yes, this way. Everything you desire. Just come. You will find peace at last.
What the fuck was that? Clearly it's like a scam or something from these enemies, but definitely kind of seems supernatural at first.
Cet homme passe sa vie sur les toits des
Dancing away? Why? Hold! Yeah, I'm talking to you, you...
Bloody conservative!
This is a lockpick level 2, so can't do anything with that. I think there's one chest that we missed.
Come to me. I can give you untold riches. Eternal life can be yours. Everything you desire. Just come to me. Yes, this way.
Je veux juste m'en aller.
Oh, don't leave. Come close at last.
You die now!
That was easy. Why do I feel like the next one is gonna give me like a really hard enemy? But it only makes sense.
Come to me. I can give you untold riches. Eternal life can be yours. Everything you desire. Just come this way. Eternal life can be yours. Come. You will find peace at last.
He's gaining! Hurry!
Only in one way. This is the chest I was thinking I may have missed. We'll see if I'm correct. Actually, no, I think I'm wrong. This is a 2-star. Okay. I didn't actually miss it. I recognize that placement as soon as I got gone to the street.
some research. An ancient cult. Right here. It's all there on the table.
The summary of the medieval Inquisition to the Templar Order, 1307. Yes, in our profound conviction, the Grand Templars of the Order of the Templars worship the Baphomet and cause it to be worshipped by their initiates. Yes, there existed in the past. There may be still in the present assemblies which are presided over by this figure with head of goat, seated on a throne and crowned by a flaming torch between his horns. You actually already know where this is, so we are just gonna fast travel. Actually, maybe faster, just run there. This is literally right on the street.
Ah, Arnaud.
I want the money right now. You knew this was coming, and now...
6 and 20. There was a point in last time I streamed this game where I was a little bit worried that the game mod. Oh, that's actually something I completely forgot about. So, just me saying that actually reminded me of something I was going to do at the beginning of this stream. I noticed when I was editing the first live stream, probably on Sunday, I noticed that there's some gameplay, sometimes where the gameplay audio drowns out my voice, and I was actually going to adjust the sound options, completely forgot about this, and we're going to turn this down to 6, and the voice volume we're going to turn down to 6. So I really do apologize for this. I was actually meaning to do this at the beginning of the stream, but I literally completely forgot. This was not, it's so easy for me to think that the volume is fine, so it wasn't on the forefront of my mind. Really do apologize if there's sometimes where my commentary was not very audible. This should make it better.
What was that? I'm with you.
Oh, Dieu du ciel, ne me faites pas mal.
The revolution is suppressing the cult of Catholics that has for so long suppressed us.
Keeps making unwelcome advances.
That old goat.
I'll get you right in.
There's one.
I'm concerned about so many Templars joining our society. They're starting to influence us.
There's two. Y'all can live if you don't attack me.
Lots of attractive. Lots of attractive women this year, eh?
Escape the area. Will do.
Ridiculous masks.
Okay, looking at the time, I think that's actually going to do it for today. If you are remotely interested in what you see today, all the games I cover on my channel will be for 100% completion. We're going to be streaming Assassin's Creed Unity yet again next Saturday. I forgot what day it was. Next Saturday, 1 p.m. to 4 Pacific Standard Time. We're going to be streaming Stardew Valley for 100% completion on Sundays, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. And assuming I don't get completely distracted or something weird doesn't happen that prohibits me from streaming the full 4 hours, we're going to be streaming Sims 3 Patch for 100% completion on the Xbox 360 on Fridays from 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. Thank you guys for watching, and there's one final thing I will say. It's that tomorrow's Stardew Valley live stream may be very interesting. I'm actually going to show this off real quick. We are on the cusp of getting an achievement. And that achievement is crafting all items. I'm actually just going to show this off. Very possible we may get... Where is it? This achievement tomorrow. It's also technically possible we could get Legend tomorrow. Really depends on how much we're able to get done, but we're going to be streaming for the full 4 hours. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time. Hello everyone, and welcome to another post-stream session where we go over all of the new entries for the database. This is actually going to be a little bit of a weird recording session because I need to manually just go up and hit unrecord. Because I don't have enough USB slots to have both my external hard drive plugged in and my stream deck, which allows me to be able to stream and record from here. So, can't have both plugged in and still have access to everything else, so that's why I have to manually go up when I'm recording these sections. Let's first go over to the database. We have Ancestral. This is all the stuff that we already read in stream, so I'm just marking it as read. Same thing with Mars. This is already looked at, already read everything. Going to Encyclopedia, we have news, people, pair stories, Baphomet. Baphomet is an occult figure of worship, usually depicted with the head of a goat, featuring large horns and sometimes with wings. That would really annoy me. Either put my wings in your picture or don't. Don't just sometimes give me wings. What about my wings is forgettable to you? I've got wings for goodness sake. You always do the goat's head, don't you? Well, give me my bloody wings then. I love reading those little quotes from Sean. It really gives like this a little more character to these things. Transcripts of the trials of the Knights Templar seems to indicate that Baphomet may have been worshipped among them, though that is inconclusive. It's possible that the Knights Templar brought these beliefs back with them from their journeys during the Crusades. Denis Molinier, an alchemist from Montauban. Molinier was deeply interested in Flamel and produced the famous Flamel images, consisting of obscure figures that combine symbolic and chemical formulations. Again, like, she was only referenced from, like, a side quest. We never actually met her, so I don't know what's the point of having her there. Madame Tussaud, born Marie Groschultz in Strasbourg, Marie Tussaud would go on to be famous for her museum of wax sculptures in London. Then got to change her name. I doubt they'd be queuing around for a block for Madame Groschultz. House of vaguely recognizable figurines. She learned how to sculpt from Dr. Philippe Curtius, for whom she worked as a housekeeper. Philippe Curtius was a physician, physicist, and an anatomist who sculpted heads and organs for his use in classes. I hope they mean anatomy classes, because if he had brought them out during random math classes, I think the authorities should have been told. Marie became his brightest and only pupil and came with him to Paris. In 1776, their exhibition of portraits attracted large crowds of people. Astonished by the realism of their figures, it was almost as if the skin of the sculptures quivered. Marie's created why is that an apostrophe S there? It should be Mary created her first wax figures of Voltaire and Rousseau. The Best of Enemies in 1778. She then went on to Benjamin Franklin. She was also employed by Louis XVI to teach drawing and modeling to Louis's older sister and moved into Versailles. However, such proximity to royalty served her poorly. After the fall of the monarchy, she was arrested for royalist sympathies and waited to meet her death in the same cell as Eugene de Beauharnais. Don't know who that is. Just as the executioner was cutting her hair to clear her neck, the order came for her release. A condition of her freedom was to create wax sculptures of famous heads, whether hated or celebrated. Eventually, these would include Marie Antoinette, Marat, and Robespierre. Her mentor Curtius died in the autumn of 1794, just as the terror was subsiding. He led to marry his collection of heads. How touching. She left for London in 1802 to present her collection, which had been the talk of the town for the past 2 decades. She would remain there for the rest of her life, establishing her famous expedition. She died in her sleep at the age of 88 years, 88 years old. 54 of which she had spent sculpting. Having completed her self-portrait many years since, she has remained eternally young. If by eternally young you mean permanently dead. Ah, Sean, always romantic. Mademoiselle Lenormand, Mary Anne Adelaide Lenormand, born May 27, 1772, in Alençon, received a conventional education from that city's Benedictine nuns. It was there that, to her great surprise, she discovered psychic abilities that would allow her to pursue the practice of divination. With the revolution, she moved to Paris and set up a fortune-telling enterprise. They said this is where she met 3 key figures of the revolution, namely Marat, Robespierre, and Saint Just, for all of whom she predicted a violent death. To be fair, it was a pretty violent time. Lots of people were meeting violent ends, and this psychic had predicted their deaths would all take place on a little yellow barge called Colin, or by inadvertently impaling themselves on a series of steel baguettes, then I'd be impressed. Her activity made her suspicious in the eyes of the Committee of Public Safety, whereupon she was sent to prison in 1794, where she met and befriended Josephine de Parnasse. She escaped the guillotine, and during the Directoire and the Empire periods, managed to set up a new necromancy establishment in the Faubourg Saint-Germain, where the elite made haste to hear her predictions. She is also believed to have met Napoleon, but this did not stop the Emperor from having her arrested in 1803 and again in 1809 for treason. She believed herself to be nearly immortal and predicted a very long life for herself. Nevertheless, she died in 1843. So she lived, let's see, 1772, 1843. So she lived 72, 82, 92, 02, 22, 32, 40. She was 61 years old, I believe, when she died. Pretty old. Nicholas Flamel, born in Pontoise in 1330. Nicholas Flamel later went to Paris to work as a scrivener. Flamel amassed a considerable fortune for himself, arousing persistent rumors as to how he managed to establish such wealth so quickly. For many, Flamel therefore must have been an alchemist, able to transmute base metals such as lead into gold or silver. That's actually believed to be, that's actually what a lot of alchemists actually tried to do in the old days, but in reality it was actually not possible. In his youth, Flamel had a strange dream in which an angel showed him an extraordinary book. It was in this book of Abraham Elixir that he would later discover the secrets of alchemy. Flamel went on a pilgrimage to Saint Jacques de Compostelle, where he met a certain Maestro Conches, a Jewish Kabbalist who would give him certain keys for interpreting the book, which it is told allowed Flamel to use alchemical methods to acquire his fortune. Flamel is credited with the construction of the Church of Saint Jacques de la Boucherie, the remains of which now stand as Saint Jacques Towers, though some say that the Philosopher's Stone made Flamel immortal. It is known that he died on March 22nd, 1418. He is buried alongside his wife in the present-day Cluny Museum in Paris. Locations. We have bridges. We have Pont au Change. This bridge owes its name to the goldsmiths and money changers whose stalls lined the length of the bridge, effectively turning it into a gold district. Money changers played an important role at the time, given the diversity of currencies and the likelihood of having clipped coins which were no longer worth their original weight. General? Considering that Hotel Dieu was the top of the list, I'm assuming that this is the only new entry. This is the oldest hospital in Paris, dating to the mid-7th century. It was originally started as a refuge for the poor and sick, funded by nobility as charity. By the time of the Revolution, it has earned a terrible reputation. Those who died here were more likely to have contracted a disease inside its walls than outside. I hope that was their corporate slogan. The hospital has undergone numerous renovations over the years, but still serves as an emergency center for the first 9 arrondissements of Paris. They must be thrilled. On to Miss, we have items. The Phrygian cap. Phrygian cap is originally a symbol worn by Paris' son Prima from Phrygia that will be taken up in Roman iconography. Well before it became a symbol of the Parisian sans culottes. Revolutionary aesthetics were particularly inspired by classical culture and therefore by the Greco-Roman world. The pallius was a soft, conical cap given by Roman masters to their slaves once they were freed. Caps adopted by the sans culottes in 1792. For 2 years, I've made someone at school believe that the Phrygian cap was a form of birth control. No real relevance here. I'm just proud. Oh my god, I love Sean Ace. He has even in this dialogue, it's just this little thing is probably not entirely accurate when Sean's personality. It still makes me laugh. I love Sean Asian so much. So there is actually one more thing I do want to go over. It's something I actually forgot to do. Yeah, I just wanted to show this off because I was thinking about reading this, but I don't actually think I want to, seeing how many there is. Maybe one day I'll go over all this, but it's just like tutorial thing. I thought that this would be something I could go over pretty quickly, but seeing how many categories there are, I don't think I want to do that. So, yeah, this actually does it for all the new entries. Thank you guys for watching, and see you all next time when we start